There's so many different thoughts on what baptism is and what it should look like and what it should be. Different religions say different things, and different denominations say different things, and different people say different things over the person that they're baptizing. And there's all these different thoughts on it. And so sometimes there's like a little bit of tension with that, right? Sometimes there's a little bit of tension of what is baptism? Is it the sprinkling of a baby when they're born? Is it the emergence later in life? Is it this public proclamation of what Jesus has done in your life and through your life? And there's kind of this tension, and sometimes we don't even know where that lies, right? Like, what is the beauty of baptism? Is it what the pastor says when he dunks the person? Is it what the person is doing, that they are saying, man, I want to like change my life from this day forward. I believe that Jesus has done amazing things, and I want to make this public. Is there something magical about like the water? Like, what is it? And so it creates like this tension. But I think no matter what, we also understand that there's like a certain amount of sacredness to it. There's like a certain amount of beauty in the symbolism that is baptism. That there's like something that's being washed away. There's something that's being made new. That there's something different when you come out of the water. Like we should be baptized, right? We should follow the simple understanding. I'm always under the impression that if Jesus is willing to do it, you should do it too, right? If Jesus thought it was a good idea to be baptized, you should too. But number one, you should fully understand what you're doing. You should understand that this is a moment of life change. This is a moment of soul change. This is not simply a moment where I'm going to be dunked into some probably freezing cold water, but this is a moment where my life will forever be changed. Man, it is not so much about the baptism. It's not so much about the being dunked in the water. It's not so much about the sprinkling of the water. It's not so much about the words that are said while you're dunked in the water and how long you're dunked, because sometimes people need longer. Like, it's not about any of that. It's about how does your life change when you come out of the water. All this is, when we just dunk you, that's just an act of what God is doing in you. It's all about inward. It's all about you. But when you come out of the water and you give your life away to the world, suddenly it's a very good representation of Jesus, isn't it? All of a sudden it goes from inward to outward. And I'll give what I have. And I'll love. And I'll serve. I'll let the Spirit move me and guide me. And we will change the world.